This content is for kids.
It's not for kids.
Isn't that what I said?
No, it's not for kids. If you are 13 years or younger, this is not for you. Do I have to kill somebody in order to actually make that point across?
No, man, you don't have to kill
Wait
no
a
one.
second.
Oh, no.
We return to our planet. The High Court may well sentence you to torture.
He likes movies, we like movies. SeptumSin versus the world. SeptumSin versus the world. SeptumSin versus the world. SeptumSin versus the world.
I'd buy that for $1.
Greetings, you're watching SeptumSin versus the world, and we are again at the unusual Christmas Chronicles. Now, this is our third part, I believe, and, nothing bad about that. I mean, it's always good to have a third part. And this time, we're covering a short film called AxeMas.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
So this is a film by John Ward, and I'm not just covering this because Mr. Ward is actually in an upcoming film of mine. Maybe a little bit. But no, actually I admired these films long before. We covered them on Schlockaholics. More detailed discussion. If you go to that channel, definitely I would check it out. Now, this is a great little short film. One of two. There are supposed to be more upcoming. Now, the plot of this is pretty simple. It's about this killer Santa Claus who during the holidays decides to go to the local storage center and hunt down whatever kids or people nest there during the holiday season. Just so happens that there are a bunch of teens throwing a party there because, hey, if you work at a storage center, you might be able to use some of the empty units to throw a party. Yeah. So, not much to this other than, what it is. So let's just dive in, shall we? So let's talk about the plot. Well, I think we already talked about the plot. It's very straightforward. Killer hunts down people, takes them out. Very standard slasher, even a little twist at the end, which I wasn't expecting. It didn't need it, but it did enhance the experience. I thought it was really well done. I liked the killer. He was very convincing. It just was really fun to watch. Now, the pacing was spectacular, but that's how it is. When you have a half hour, sort of like Night of the Axe, when we discussed that, Night of the Axe as a short film worked really well. As a movie, it dragged a little bit because there is something to be said. When you've got a short film, you can fit all the action right in there. You can get right to it, you can do it, and then it's over. One thing I have noticed while making a film of my own is how short scenes really are. And how much you just have to put in to pad out that runtime. Now, the acting, again, I'm not expecting like AAA level. And I think that this is really good for the micro-budget sphere. The acting is good. It is on par with a lot of the stuff we've covered. I think it's believable. If you've been enjoying any of these type of silly slasher type films, you'll be fine with this film. You'll be okay. It'll work for you. Now, as far as production design, I love the production on this. A lot of good gore effects. Looks pretty realistic, all things considered. you wouldn't even realize that this was a micro-budget film. You would think it would at least be at the B level. So I'm really impressed by this. This is probably one of my favorite shorts when it comes to holiday-related shorts of all time. And I am definitely watching AxeMas and AxeMas 2 every year from now on. These are definitely holiday staples. Music, I really kind of like the slow tunes of the Christmas music. I think this is going to be a fun mainstay whenever you go on. The music works. If you want this, of course, you need to try and seek them out. Dark Park Filmz is where you can get them. Buy them both. Help support him. Encourage him to make those other movies. I am very much looking forward to that. So this is SeptumSin. We'll see you on the next one with the next one. Bye-bye.